Emily had always been known as the American daughter in her small, tight-knit town. She was the child of a mysterious woman who had moved to their secluded community from abroad, carrying with her a dark past that nobody dared to talk about. For years, Emily lived an ordinary life, but as she grew older, strange occurrences began to haunt her. It all started on a stormy night, when the wind howled like a lost soul and rain battered against the windows of Emily's ancestral home. She was alone, having just returned from college, and was eager to catch up on some much-needed rest. As she lay in her bed, she heard faint whispers, like the soft murmur of secrets in a crowded room. Emily dismissed it as a trick of her tired mind and tried to fall asleep. The next night, the whispers returned, stronger and more insistent. Emily couldn't make out the words, but they seemed to come from the walls themselves, as if the house held secrets that were finally breaking free. She got up and followed the sound, which led her to a locked room in the attic. The door creaked open, revealing a room filled with dusty old books, cryptic symbols, and faded photographs. One photograph stood out among the rest. It depicted a group of people, including her mother, gathered around a sinister-looking altar. Emily's mother held a book, and the others seemed to be chanting in a language she couldn't understand. Trembling, Emily noticed a familiar face among the group, her own, as a child, sitting on her mother's lap. The whispers grew louder, and Emily's curiosity got the better of her. She began to research her family's history, uncovering a dark tale of witchcraft and forbidden rituals. It was said that her mother had been a powerful witch, rumored to have made a pact with a malevolent entity in exchange for unimaginable power. The townsfolk believed that Emily's birth had been the result of a sinister ritual, and she was destined to carry on her mother's dark legacy. Haunted by the revelations, Emily decided to confront her mother. She returned to the town and visited her mother's grave, hoping to find answers. As she stood by the tombstone, she felt a cold hand on her shoulder. She turned to see a spectral figure, her mother, with hollow eyes and a twisted smile. "You finally come," her mother whispered, her voice echoing with an eerie resonance. Emily's heart raced as her mother revealed the truth about her birth. She had indeed been born from a forbidden ritual, and her mother's dark magic had bound her to a malevolent spirit. Emily had always felt different, but now she understood why. She was a vessel for a sinister force that hungered for power. Terrified, Emily sought help from the local priest, Father Thomas. He was the only one who knew the secrets of her family's history and had been preparing for this day. Together, they embarked on a perilous journey to break the curse and free Emily from the malevolent entity's grasp. Their quest took them deep into the woods, where they encountered dark forces that sought to protect the entity's hold on Emily. They faced trials and tribulations, battling the supernatural with faith and determination. Along the way, Emily discovered her own latent powers, inherited from her mother, but she used them for good rather than succumbing to darkness. As they reached the climax of their journey, they confronted the malevolent entity in a final, epic battle. The entity, furious at the prospect of losing its vessel, unleashed a torrent of dark magic. Emily and Father Thomas fought valiantly, and with a powerful incantation, they managed to weaken the entity's grip on Emily. In a blinding burst of light, the entity was banished, and Emily was freed from its clutches. She returned to her town, forever changed by her harrowing experience. The whispers that had haunted her were gone, replaced by a newfound peace. The townsfolk, who had once shunned her, now saw Emily as a hero who had broken the curse that had plagued her family for generations. She had become the American daughter who had faced the darkest of horrors and emerged victorious. But Emily knew that the darkness was never truly defeated, only temporarily banished. She remained vigilant, knowing that one day, she might have to confront the malevolent entity again. For now, though, she would live her life as the American daughter, a beacon of hope in a town haunted by its own dark history.